Tesla under investigation from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration over complaints of what's called phantom braking. That's basically when a car suddenly stops on the road for no apparent reason when the autopilot is on. Sounds kind of scary, no? The agency says it's gotten something like 350 complaints about this. It's specifically looking into the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y from this year and last year. More than 400,000 cars, vehicles, if you will, in total. These reports of phantom braking first started popping up last fall when Tesla had to roll back a new version of its driver assistance software because of safety issues. So far, fortunately, nobody's been hurt. There have been no crashes because of this braking thing. We've reached out to the company for comment. We have not heard back. CNBC's Phil LeBeau joins me now to talk about all this and a whole lot more. Phil, I'm so glad to have you on. You know this industry so well. Talk to me about this investigation and talk to me about this phenomenon of phantom braking. It feels, describing it, like it could be pretty terrifying if you're in the driver's seat when it happens.
Sure. Imagine going along on the highway and all of a sudden your car starts to brake and you're not touching the brake pedal. It could be very scary depending on exactly what happens with the traffic around you. This is the beginning of an investigation, Hallie, and ultimately what will be determined by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, is there a defect? And if there is, should Tesla have to initiate a recall? Keep in mind, however, there are thousands of investigations of potential flaws in vehicles, and they never end in a recall because they ultimately determine that there's not a defect. So it's very early on in this case.
Talk to me about Tesla overall, because we've talked about it here on this show. They're getting some attention from the federal government lately. 10 voluntary recalls in the past 4 months in the U.S.
Yep.
Is there a damage control factor here for the company?
Well, you would think that this would hurt the brand, but take a guess at who's had the best sales in terms of growth in the last percentage-wise in the last year. It's Tesla. They are the Kleenex brand of electric vehicles. When you say, I'm interested in an electric vehicle to somebody, they say, are you buying a Tesla? They never say, are you buying a particular brand? They say, are you buying a Tesla? It's still king of the hill when it comes to EVs. And
the king of the Tesla hill, of course, is Elon Musk, right, the company CEO. He's now got this, I don't know if you'd call it a spat, Phil, what you'd call it, but he's saying that the SEC is chilling his right to free speech. It's this letter to a federal judge. It has to do with this agreement from 2018 that settled. Listen, it is some weedsy stuff here, but basically saying that, you know, this SEC alleged that Musk uses social media to make these misleading statements, et cetera. What is the issue? What is the problem? Explain it to me here.
Comes back to the agreement that the SEC and Musk reached in 2018. In that consent decree, according to Musk's attorney, the SEC is supposed to go to the judge if they have a concern about his communications, whether it's on Twitter, whatever social media platform it might be. Their attorneys believe that the SEC is harassing him because they're not going to the judge. They're just filing subpoenas to Tesla and to Musk. And they're saying, hey, this violates his free speech. Hallie, this has been going on since 2018. I think it'll be going on for quite a while.
I back you up on that prediction. Phil LeBeau, it's so great to have you. Thank you for breaking that all down and making it really easy to understand.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.